Hello class. Last week we learned how to graph a quadratic function both in standard and vertex form. A lot of you preferred working with vertex form over standard form. So today we are going to learn how to convert a standard form quadratic function into a vertex form. As a reminder, standard form is the function y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, and vertex form is the equation y equals a times the quantity of x minus h squared plus k. Notice that both of the equations have the variable a in them. That variable a will be the same value no matter what form we have of our function. So the value of a is the same for both standard form and vertex form. In order to convert my equation from standard form to vertex form, there's 4 steps I must follow. The first thing I'm going to do is identify the values of a and b from the standard form equation. Because I need those values of a and b to do step 2, find my axis of symmetry by evaluating the equation x equals negative b over 2a. Once I found out my value of x equals negative b over 2a, I know that's my x value of my vertex. If I know the x value, I can find the y value of the vertex by substituting in that value that I just found in my second step and evaluating the equation. Once I found my vertex, I now have all the information I need to write the vertex form of the equation by replacing the values of a, h, and k with the values that I found in steps 1, 2, and 3. So remember a is the same for both forms of the equation. No matter what a is in standard form, it'll be the same a value in vertex form. And h and k are the values of my vertex. Now let's take a moment to look at a couple of examples. My first example is y equals 3x squared minus 12x minus 8. Step 1 was to find my a and b value. In this case, a is equal to 3 and b is equal to negative 12. My second step was to find my axis of symmetry by using x equals negative b over 2a. So in this case, it'd be negative 12, which becomes a positive 12, over 2 times 3, or 6, which gives me a value of 2. Now that I know the x value of my vertex is 2, I'm going to plug that into my equation and get my y value. So I have 3 times 2 squared minus 12 times 2 minus 8. 2 squared is 4. 4 times 3 gives me 12. 12 times 2 is 24. So I have 12 minus 24 minus 8. 12 minus 24 is negative 12. Minus 8 is negative 20. Now I can write my equation in vertex form. So it's y equals a, my a value is 3, times the quantity of x minus h, which is 2, the value I found in step 2, squared, plus k, or in this case, minus 20, the value that I found in step 3. And that is my equation in vertex form. Please take a moment to pause this video and record the first example in your notes. Now looking at my second example, I'm again going to start off by finding my a and b values. So in the equation y equals negative 2x squared plus 8x minus 7, my a value is negative 2 and my b value is 8. Now that I know a and b, I'm going to plug them into my equation for my axis of symmetry, x equals negative b over 2a. So in this case, I get x equals negative 8 over 2 times negative 2, or negative 4, which gives me a value of 2. Now that I know the x value of my vertex, the same as my axis of symmetry, I can plug that into the equation to get the y value of the vertex. So when I plug it in, I have negative 2 times 2 squared plus 8 times 2 minus 7. 2 squared is 4. 4 times negative 2 gives me negative 8. 8 times 2 is 16. So I have negative 8 plus 16 minus 7. Negative 8 plus 16 is 8. 8 minus 7 is 1. Now I have all the information I need to write my equation. So my equation in vertex form is y equals my a value, negative 2, times the quantity of x minus my h value, 2, squared, plus my value of k, 1. And now I also have that equation written in vertex form. Please take a moment to pause this video and record the second example in your notes. When you have finished recording your notes, please go up and show the substitute your filled out set of notes. The substitute will then give you your homework assignment for the night, converting from standard to vertex form. You are also expected to complete the booklet that has been posted in Google Classroom. Whatever you don't complete before the end of class becomes homework. So remember, you need to complete the worksheet and the booklet both for in class. If you do not complete them, it becomes your homework. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.